My name is Chalo Mutua, and I'm the CEO for Savannah Honey. We handle the entire beekeeping value chain. That includes the beekeeping equipment for the production, for the harvesting, for the processing. And more to that, we also handle the delivery, the installation. We normally like doing the installation so as to ensure that we place the hives in the right angle. We do what we call citation to make sure that the bees can can see the beehives very fast, and the beehives can be colonized very fast. And more to that, we also provide our clients with a 5-year contract. And the beauty about the 5-year contract is that we serve the clients free of charge. We manage their apiaries. We ensure that the hives are colonized, the colonies are strong, and also the queens are healthy. Again, we provide our clients with the market for the products. We currently provide our clients with a 5-year contract. This 5-year contract comprises the market for the bee pollen, which we are buying a kilogram at 6,800. We are buying propolis at 1,900 per kg. We are buying the royal jelly at 38,000 per kg. And we're also buying the wax. Wax we are buying at 700 shillings per kg. And also we are buying the bee venom. Bee venom we're buying at 4,000 a gram. And that is 4 million per kilogram. We run a mantra that we say, don't let your land stay idle. Invest in contractual beekeeping. And what this means is that if you've got your land out there and maybe you are busy at your work, or once you've bought the beehives, we deliver the beehives, we store them, and once every month when you provide the bus fare, we visit your apiary and we handle whatever issue could be there. So every time there's a challenge in the apiary, you don't need to bother. You just need to have somebody call us, and once they call us, we will do the services free of charge. That includes colon division, which is a new technique of making queens, which would go for 9,000 in the market, but for our clients it's free. Colon strengthening, which is a new technique of ensuring that your beehive has got between 60,000 to 90,000 bees, which in the market is 12,000. But now for our clients it's free of charge. And that one also includes requeening. Requeening is a new science of making a queen when we realize that your queen has become dormant. The queen is supposed to lay between 1,500 to 2,500 eggs in a day. But sometimes when she's 3.5 years, she becomes dormant or even weak, and the laying goes low. So what we normally do is we come and make a new queen, whom we make sure that the bees also get used to the new smell. And it's an exercise that we call requeening that normally goes for 20,000 in the market. And these are services that we also do give our clients free of charge. Of course, in addition to that, there are the routine inspections. There are the routine trainings that we continue training your team in the farm free of charge, and still including the fast harvest. The fast harvest for all those products we do harvest for our clients free of charge, without charging them. And as a result of that, we ensure that because there is a very comprehensive technical support back up in your farm, there is no way your project can fail. It's a must that the project must succeed. Our main business is to sell beekeeping products. That includes the honey. We've got an exclusive market for honey that is not touched by human hands. And that's why we ensure our clients go ahead to get even up to the honey extractors. So even when they're harvesting using the gloves and using the honey extractors, the honey is 100% hygienic because we use the machines. So we buy from them because we already have the market. And that's why we serve our clients free of charge, so as to have the production going high, so that we can also make higher profits. And the same thing with the bee pollen. We are the only company in Africa that buys high quantities of bee pollen from our farmers. And why? Because in addition to, of course, our main buyers that we sell our pollen to, we also have an entire value chain of bee pollen. Many people used to have a very low opinion on beekeeping. Actually, beekeeping was taken as a poor man's business. And we had to do a lot of sensitization, which we still do. We had still talk too much to people, telling them that beekeeping can work every part of the country. It's not a must for it to work in those, hustle areas. And that has made many people realize that they don't need a lot of land, they don't need a lot of time in the beekeeping project. The project does not need a lot of inputs, and it has got always ready market. And as a result of that, we have seen a lot of change. We have seen a lot of people now getting into the enterprise, and many people across the country, not only in the very dry areas, and many people now are joining it, and many people are doing very well. Yeah, many farmers have realized that bees are very important, even in the pollination of the particular crops that they're already doing, because bees affect the entire ecosystem. And that's why we have many farmers nowadays who are doing coffee, for example, who have already gotten too much in beekeeping. Many people doing coffee, many people doing avocado have already engaged, and they actually are engaging us all along so that we get them beehives to increase their pollination. Because studies have already shown that definitely every time you have beehives in your coffee farm, your production goes up already by 27%. And this has made many farmers, of course, want their production to go high, and they're already coming in for it. And more to that, again, they also realize that in addition to them making money from their coffee or their other crop, even the avocado, this beehive is already a big source of income. Because this beehive, if, for example, you're harvesting the honey and you get 10 kilograms per harvest, and you harvest minimum 3 times in a year, that's already 30 kilograms. And now, if we can buy from you maybe at minimum price of 500, that's already 15,000 shillings per one particular hive. So if this client had 50 hives, that's already 750,000, in addition to whatever they are getting from their coffee or from their avocado. Again, the same farmer will be able to get bee pollen, and they can get up to around plus or minus 4 kilograms in a year. And this kilogram we're buying at 6,800 per kg, that's already 26,000 shillings per hive. If this farmer had 50 hives, that's already over $1 million. The same hive, the client will be able to harvest bee venom, and they can get at least 10 grams in a year. So if they got 10 grams in a year from the hive, 10 grams of venom, that means in a year that beehive has given him 40,000. So if he had 50 hives, that's already 2 million shillings. And so we are realizing a lot of farmers doing a lot of diversification, engaging into beekeeping, which of course is helping their production, but more so is also increasing their income. And again, we have the bee venom that is the newest kid in the block. That is now what we launched last month on 18th of February 2026. We launched the Africa's first bee venom marketplace. That the world market value for bee venom annually is estimated to be around 478 million US dollar. But Africa has never taken into this market simply because of a coordinated market, lack of awareness, and of course, lack of standards. And so we have been able to meet the standards, and now to be Africa's first bee venom marketplace. And from here, in Savannah Honey, we are able to coordinate the work of the 52 African countries in relation to the trainings, the sensitization, the trainings, the collection, the preservation, and also even now the transportation and marketing of the bee venom. And in addition, of course, to our international market, we have also developed a chain of the production for the cosmetic products. And we are the only company in Africa making, for example, bee venom cream. The bee venom cream is an intensive anti-aging cream that one thing with the bee venom is that it contains a lot of peptides. Peptides are the proteins that are responsible for the renewal of the skin, and that has made bee venom cream to be the most expensive cream in the world. And what goes for around 400 grams that go for around 23,000, we are able now to make in Africa and sell at 4,500. And it's serious in terms of regenerating the skin, and ladies apply themselves within a very short period, like 4 or 5 weeks, they become under 18. I mean, they really look too young. And that's why the product is in high demand. And at the same time, so we've been able to have several other products, cosmetic products using the venom, and it's making many people like it because the peptides will now still affect the skin, even when you use the like, for example, now the sunscreen, the bee venom sunscreen. When you apply yourself the sunscreen, the peptides now take the effect as well, and they renew your skin. When you use the moisturizer, when you use the styling gel for the ladies, for example, while they are still styling their hair, the venom is making the hair grow. Like now, for example, we have got the bee venom for hair growth oil, which many people have used it now, and it has treated their baldness, including me. I used to be bald-headed, and my hair came back. And we also have the bee venom for beard growth. Those many people that want a lot of beard, like nowadays there is a fashion of many people to have a lot of beard. They apply themselves, and within a very short period, they get themselves a lot of beard. We still have the toners, the serums made of bee venom, and I can tell you, many people that are using them now, there are many people that have been importing them, and they have realized that we have them here. They are flocking in our offices to buy, and they are working. They are doing wonders. More to that, we also have the bee venom honey. We are the only company in Africa again making the bee venom honey, and many people have been importing bee venom honey for arthritis, for example. Now we have got the venom mixed with the honey at a very high pressure, which now makes it now easily admissible in the body system. You take the honey instead of waiting for the bees. You take the honey for three times or 2 times in a day for quite some period, and your arthritis is gone. At the same time, also, an American university also in the year 2024, August, discovered that bee venom handles breast cancer 100%. And so many people, of course, many people have been using bee venom honey. They've been importing bee venom honey for, all the cancers. But in particular, the breast cancer now is being handled 100% using the bee venom honey. And so many people now are coming to us, many called melittin. Melittin is a substance, just like peptide, that is found in the bee venom, that melittin does not stay together with the HIV virus. What it does to the virus is that it pours holes. And so upon somebody taking the bee venom honey for quite some time, like 4, 5, 6 months, their viral load goes very low because the virus is weakened. And so as a result of that, they become what is called undetectable. And what would happen with this person is that once they are taking the product, their viral load is very low that it cannot be detected. And likewise, they can also not transmit. But of course, after some time, if somebody is not using, the virus comes back again. And now they just have the HIV. But the beauty of the bee venom honey in terms of the HIV is that by lowering the viral load so low, this person lives a very normal life. And many people across Africa, they have known that we have the bee venom honey, and we have orders from Angola, we have orders from Nigeria, we get orders all the way from Togo, across the world, across the continent. And it's really helping lives. This is a cotton bee suit. The beauty with the cotton is that it's long lasting and there's no bee that can bite you at a very good price. Because what goes for around 7,000 as we are selling at 4,500 with the gloves, which has got a lifespan of over 20 years. There's no way the bee can get into you. This is a honey extractor. The honey extractor. We use it now to harvest the honey that you just place in the frames when they have their combs and the honey. Then you just rotate at a very high speed. Then you get the honey out. You open the honey out here without any contamination. As a result of that, the honey is very hygienic. This is what we call a deep super Langstroth hive. It can give you average of 15 to 20 kilograms per harvest. That's why many people are liking it, because it has a very high quantity, a very high production of the honey. Of course, this is a catcher box. We use it to carry bees from different places, and to ensure that our hives are colonized, and also to do what we are calling the colon division and the requeening to make queens. Of course, this is a Kenya Toba hive. It's a cage hive. We encourage it in those areas where the areas are a bit hot, and also those people that want to do a lot of works. We encourage it. This is a catcher box for the KTBH. You can use it now to carry bees from different parts of the farm to another, and now carry the bees and put them in the Kenya Toba hive. Of course, this is a propolis collector. We are using it to collect propolis. This is a pollen collector. We are using it to collect pollen. This is a brush. This is a smoker. Yeah. Of course, we use it in harvesting to quell the bees. This is a hive tool. This is a hive tool. This is an uncapping fork. Harvested using the honey extractor. But the use of the honey extractor, it ensures that it is not touched by human hands. And so as a result of that, it's highly premium. It actually is for exclusive market. It's seriously for exclusive market, because it's very, very hygienic. Of course, we have got, for example, this is honey that is infused with the mukombero. This is what we call mukombero honey, and this is mukombero honey. Is very powerful, and it's in serious high demand. This is honey that is diffused with peppermint, and it's very nutritious. Many people like it. Of course, we have the vanilla honey. We also have the coffee, what we call the coffee honey. The coffee honey. That's honey infused with coffee. We have cinnamon honey. That's cinnamon honey. We also have the ginger honey. This is propolis honey. This is honey that is mixed with propolis. It's very good for acid, gas, coughs, colds, and any respiratory challenge. Bee pollen is a superfood that handles 52 human conditions. And for us here, we have got bee pollen for diabetes. For example, this is also bee pollen for weight loss, which is very powerful. This one cuts somebody's weight within a very short period. Within a matter of a month, somebody could really reduce even more than 10 kilograms. And many people are liking it. This is bee pollen for couple tea, what we call couple tea. And it's very good for the couple. Very good for energy. and it's one of our fastest moving products. Yeah, this is pollen for the liver, pollen for ulcers, pollen for kidney. We have got also pollen for high blood pressure. We've got several, like actually for 11 conditions. Then, of course, products. All these are Venom products. This is Venom cream. It's an intensive anti-aging cream. It's very powerful for renewal of the skin. Actually, ladies apply themselves within 4 weeks. 4 weeks they become under 18. It's fast moving products. This is Venom eye cream. This is for the eye cream and made of Venom. This is Venom face scrub, and we also have the Venom hair growth oil. This is very good for making the hair grow again. It's very powerful for treating baldness, for handling receding hairlines, breakages and all that. This is for the beard. Those people want a lot of beard. They are now applying themselves this one, and within 3 weeks the beard has come. Of course, we also have the sunscreen. This is the Bee Collagen, Venom Collagen sunscreen. And of course, we have the serums. We have got the toners. Now, this is the lip balm made of propolis, and it's real, very good. It makes the lips to be very, 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 very soft, and it's real fast moving. These are also candles. We are using wax that we get from our farmers, the ones we buy from our farmers, to get very modern candles. Here, you can see the kind of candles that we have here, very unique designs, very nice.